Aussie Beekeeping. So it's the 25th of April today. It's about 20 degrees Celsius, so about 68 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to get into these hives today, take off the honey that needs to be taken and reduce these guys down to single brood and leave them alone. Whoa! Upper box, nothing happening in that frame. There's still a fair bit of nectar in that one. This next frame, you can see there's still a reasonable amount of nectar. So what I think I'm going to do at the moment is, I don't know what they're doing, is I think that I'm going to leave some space on these hives, take off what I can, but I'm still capping it. Might pop this bottom box off quickly and have a look, the middle box I should say. See where we go from there. A little bit of nectar. More nectar in that one. So 2 frames of nectar. This one's an empty frame, nothing happening. Same here. No doubt this outside one will just have just some bees on it, nothing else really happening. Get rid of that one, get rid of this empty one. That one's got some weight to it. That one's got nothing on it. Now what I might do now is I might squish all this together with what's in this top box as well. So we've got honey frame, honey, honey, 3, push them to the outside, honey, nectar, and this outside one. A little bit of nectar in that one. And the other one there. This one's basically empty. So I'll put this nectar frame in. I can tell just from moving these frames around that they're pretty full, which is good. So lots and lots of pollen. Keep an eye out for this queen. And again here we've got nectar and pollen. third frame in. We've got a nice little bit of brood there. A nice brood there. You can probably tell they're pretty cranky. Here's more brood. We've got eggs. Yeah, we've got eggs and milk brood through here. And again, good brood. Plenty of larvae in the centre there. So we're queen right. More brood, still some pollen coming in. There's our queen. Let her go back into that hive. She's still on the other side of this frame somewhere. There she is still. I'm pretty thankful for my protective gear right now. Still some brood in the centre. I'd like to see a few more stores on these outside frames. There's still brood, which is good. Getting there. Well, this next frame looks just like all honey. Which is nice. So what do they need from me? Well, probably nothing. I'm going to take that single box off. We're queen right. I think all the bees are now outside the box. I'm going to give them the excluder back. I'm going to put the single back on top. So like with anything, my plan has changed a little bit. It looks like there's still some nectar coming in. I wouldn't say we're going to flow on, but there is some manna gum that flowers around this region at this time. So I'm still going to leave their boxes on them. I'm going to take off any that are full, but this one here, it's probably 50% full of honey and nectar. So I'm just going to leave it and see what happens. I might even just pull the queen excluder off to overwinter. Haven't decided yet. So similar to the other box, this has just got a little bit of comb on the outside here. Been drawing that out. Looks like we've got a little bit of nectar coming in here. That's still coming in. You remember from last time they were bringing it in. So 1, 2 frames. Oh, this one's a bit better. So they'll get that one capped. And this one's got absolute glistening nectar in it. So it's still coming in. This is that late autumn or fall flow. It's a bit of an unknown. So 1, 2, 3 of partially capped honey. So next box down. There's really nothing happening on that frame. There's bees on it, but that's about all. Empty frame, empty frame. So I need to amalgamate this box. This is an absolute waste of space having this on here. Get rid of those frames. Nothing happening on them. A little bit of nectar, but other than that, nothing. So 9 frames in this one. So lots of nectar in that end frame. And probably capped. My same. More nectar. Really good coverage of bees though. Some brood, frame 3. More good brood. There's eggs and larvae in that frame. Larvae. A little bit of honey, a little bit of drone brood. Cute bees. Haven't seen the queen yet. Seem pretty chill. Well, we'll keep looking for the queen. Brood. Plenty of honey on that outside frame. Same deal here. The queen's obviously in there, spotted eggs. Now just got to get this other frame back in. She's probably on this other frame, you know. You have to shake this frame off to get it in. And that'll give me a better idea. If there's any brood on one side, I can put it close to the centre of the nest. Wish me luck. So pollen on that side. And just pollen on that side. So I'm going to chuck that one in here. Alright, they're back together. So I am going to reduce these guys down to one box. I need a couple of frames of honey for the nukes that I'm going to transfer over. So I'm going to take these. A little bit of honey there. Honey and nectar there. Man, they're still getting it in. So one more inspection and I'll probably take this off. Still got a lot of action from the hive next door. You can see these guys have just straight away jumped in here. Hopefully that's not detrimental to this hive. So this is the green hive. Yikes. So nothing there. That's not good. Nothing there. Look at that. That's a wax moth. Yikes. Nothing there. Bit of honey. Bit of brood, that's good. Still a bit of chalk brood. Keeping an eye out for the queen. A little bit of pollen around that brood nest as well. There's eggs and larvae through there. So these guys need food. There's our queen. She's a bit small. Looking for somewhere to lay. So the brood's tiny, tiny on this one. What am I going to do? There's nothing out here either. A little bit of honey. So these guys need like 4 frames of nectar. Okay. So I've got one in the car. Got this frame with a little bit of honey on it. Going to chuck that in there short term. I'm going to put some fondant on these guys. I think we've almost got a robbing situation here with this hive from next door. So I'm going to close them up. A bit smart. Let them fight it out at the front door. So I've only had 3 of these hives open, but as you can see, someone's on the rob. So there seems to be a lot of bees that are trying to get into hives. Not the best day to be going in taking honey off, is it? Nectar. Too much room. I'm not even going to take that box today. So brood looks good, small patch right in the centre though. I'd like to see a little bit more. There are eggs and larvae there, that's the main thing. More brood there. A little bit of chalk brood right in the guts. I would have expected this nest to be a little bit bigger. Oh, look at that pollen. That's beautiful, isn't it? Good for them. Honey, yep, look at that. More brood. They're really protective. Honey and pollen. I didn't see the queen, we did see eggs. Honey there. Solid frame of honey. And another relatively good frame of honey. So I'm just going to put these guys back together. Empty. Empty. Still nectar coming in. I think I'm going to amalgamate this box and this box. One more. I might put that in a nuke. Look at that pollen. So, a lot of bees in the air, so I'm just going to quickly have a quick look through this one. Heaps of pollen there. Massive amounts of pollen. Look at this thing. More pollen. I thought maybe I saw some eggs down in here, but there aren't the eggs. But massive amounts of pollen. Well, there we go, brood. Eggs and larvae. Look out for the queen. Look at these guys, just bringing in massive amounts. Not a huge amount of bees. But I've seen eggs. Only 2 frames of brood. But 2, maybe 3. This is one to watch. So this is all honey. And this one's honey as well, look at that. So I didn't see the queen. That doesn't mean much. So brood wise, there's only that, 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 that's it. Oh, that's been laid out. So remember last time I came in here, this is the clear hive, they had swarmed. So let's see how we go. So just nectar in that one, capped honey. I need to be quick on this inspection because they're weak and there's some robbing going on. So this one's honey, nectar. So I'd like to see brood, nectar, honey and pollen. and that one's just honey and pollen. They feel a bit desperate. We've got brood, we've got larvae, and we've got eggs in there, so that's really cool. So they've swarmed and replaced. I'm keeping an eye out for the queen, but I'm just going to shuffle through this hive. They've got plenty of stores right now. I think I might even just take that top box off. A little bit of chalk brood in there. I wonder what our queen looks like. There's a fight going on. Very cool that they've requeened prior to winter. So they'll come out, hopefully she's a good queen, they'll come out of winter really strong with some more good brood. And on the other side of that, cool. So her pattern's not terrible. There must be a bit more brood over here. That's all just pollen. So there's not a huge brood nest, but we have a queen. So this will be honey. Oh, really heavy. Honey. And honey. Happy days. So I'm going to take that top box off these guys. Put this one in. These bees in the top, we'll shake them off. I've got some nukes I'm going to build up, so I'll put them in the nukes, help them with their robbing situation. So let's get into the red hive now, see how they are going. Plenty of bees up the top. So that's just a box of honey there. Honey and pollen, and that's all pollen. So that'd be a good frame to give to one of the nukes. So I'm going to drag this one aside, give it to one of the nukes when I do that little job, and take this away. There's just so much robbing going on. Okay, straight into the centre of this brood nest. Look at that, that's an improvement on the last few months. Not a lot of brood in that though. Let's see what's going on in these frames. So pollen, they've already started to downsize their nest. And these outside frames, well, there's nothing there, so that's got to come out. they'll get that frame of honey, get this brood frame. Oh yeah. It's odd. So that's an old honey frame that I've put in the centre. And you can see here the difference in cell size between that one there and that one there. And she's laying in these, but this will probably end up to be drone brood because those cell sizes are too large. So that's why when you look at this frame, she's only laid brood in there because this is all larger honey cells. So what can I do to fix that? That one's better. There's our queen, poorly painted. That's for all you haters out there. So she probably needs some more room. What have I got? Some more good brood there. Not a lot of stores in these outside frames, so if this one's empty I'll give them another. No, this one's got a little bit of nectar in it. I might bail on this one. I'll give them that frame, full honey frame. So I'm just going to leave them as they are. I haven't got a mat for them. This is just an empty box on top. Really nothing, absolutely nothing happening there. This guy's doing okay. Pollen, capped honey. Another frame of capped honey there. So we've got a couple of frames, that's really good. Gonna get rid of some of this comb. Mainly so I don't drag that frame when I put it back in. Looks like just pollen. A little bit of honey up the top. There we go. There's our brood. Little comb on the bottom there. More brood. Doesn't look fabulous. But there's more brood than the last one we looked at. Someone's whopped me right in the... More brood, and it looks like to be less chalk brood, which is nice. Another good frame of brood. Keep an eye out for that queen. So I'm really happy with these guys so far. This is a bit more honey on the outside here. Still a bit of brood. Nice one. And judging by these other two frames, these ones are probably going to be honey as well. Yep, full frame. Plenty of stores there. And the same on that deal. I'm not going to bother getting that out because it's stuck along here. So I'll pack these ones up. I made a little bit of a mistake last time I was here. I had put the box on them without a queen excluder. And I came down and inspected them 2 weeks ago, and I put a queen excluder on without checking where the queen was. So, first thing I notice is these bees up the top here, which means that there could be brood on those. So let's suss them out and see what happens. Nothing happening on these first couple of frames. That's good, there's no eggs on those. Anything could happen. A bit more weight in this one. Ooh, nectar. Okay. Well, there's no brood, so that's good. That would say that the queen's probably downstairs. A bit more nectar. Oh, that's that bar. I didn't show you guys on the filming last time, but this bar broke. I think it'll be fine. It'll be an experiment, won't it? It's like top bar beekeeping. And nectar as well. So I'm just going to double brood them and see how they go. Let's get into the brood box. Really good bee numbers. We've got pollen, honey on the outside there. Looks like a good recovery from this hive with that new queen. So just honey there, no eggs and larvae, and there's the start of our brood nest, so frame 2. Doing really, really well. Nice, frame 3, a little bit of chalk brood. Still probably working that out of their system. Plenty of baby bees there, plenty of young bees. Pollen. And that frame's all laid out. The sun's gone behind a cloud, so it's a bit difficult to show you. You might be able to see the larvae in here, and some through here as well. There's larvae and eggs in the centre of that frame. Looking out for the queen. Another good frame of brood, look at that, fabulous. Not so fabulous. Let's hope the queen wasn't in amongst those bees. More brood, that's frame 7. Well, 6, no, 7, yeah. And last but not least, I'm not going to have another look for the queen. I didn't see her just before I dropped that frame, so I imagine that she's fine. Plenty of stores, plenty of bees if they haven't got stores, plenty of bees to get more stores. Pack these guys up. Okay, so now we're going to get into the blue hive. I think this hive was the one that had 2 queens in it, so I'm excited to see. Let's have a suss. So nothing in this outside frame. I can just tell already the way it rattles around. Oh, well, I'm wrong. A little bit of honey in the outside frame there. Nothing on that side there. I think what'll probably happen is that I feel like I'm going to amalgamate, is it the green hive? I think I might be amalgamating the green hive with this one in a couple of weeks. Brood, honey, so they're trying to brood up. Bit of brood. So there's a queen. I didn't even realise this hive had 2 queens in it until I was editing the video and I saw them just wander into each other's paths. So I would have thought that they would have been a bit bigger by now. I think they got brood in all those frames. That one's their pollen frame. I don't really have the luxury of being able to take out any frames. Oh, shit. I think that it's survival of the fittest in a bee yard. I'm not saying I'm going to let these guys die, but I think if they can't make it, it's for a reason. Alright, so now we're going to check out the white hive, the original white hive. I would expect these guys to be absolutely booming. We've got a little bit of robbing going on in the yard at the moment. You can probably see that down here. Oh, little buggers. Oh, I've done something wrong there. They're getting in. Let's sort that out. Alright, so we're going to get into the white hive, the original white hive. Bit of robbing going on in the yard at the moment. You can see by my pants the amount of nectar that's been in some of the frames, and I think I've created this myself. So plenty of bees in here. I'm going to be quick. Second frame in. They haven't really drawn that one out yet. I'm going to give them a honey frame, shake them off, get rid of that. This one here, a little bit of capped honey, but not a great deal. Next frame in. Ooh, look at that, beautiful brood. This is the original white hive. You know how these guys go. They can be a little bit cross, but I think they're doing all right. So they need one frame of honey from me to go in here. There's our queen. Good brood on the other side as well. Get her back in there. The next frame, bit loose. Emerging brood. And next one, look at that, good brood pattern there as well. Shake that, have a look at it. Look at that. Good brood. Next one, empty frame. I put this in to give them a bit of room. I'm going to leave this one in there. And second last frame. I'm being quick for a reason. So a little bit of honey up there. And really nothing on this one. So I'm going to give them 2 honey frames, one in here and one in here. I might actually take this one out. We know where the queen is, so that frame's gone. I'm going to plonk the lid on it, grab those honey frames. So first frame to go in is a pollen frame. I'm going to put that here. And the other one to go in will be a honey frame. So it's nectar and honey and a bit of pollen as well. So that can go in there. And these guys are done. Closing them up. Too many bees around. So you can just see the amount of bees in the air at the moment. Okay, so now we're going to get into the Hornsby hive. We're going to check out these guys. This has got the donated queen. Can't wait to have a look. Let's go. So nothing really happening there. They're sort of cleaning that frame, but nothing really. I'll probably give them 1 honey frame. There's a small hive beetle. A little bit of brood in there. Oh no, it was pollen. A little bit of pollen. So they've got a pollen frame. Emerging brood and eggs as well. Got to keep an eye out for the queen. I think this might have been the pink. One of them was pink and one of them was yellow. I think this might be the pink marked queen. Or the yellow one, but we'll soon find out. There she goes. The pink one. The brood's okay. She's laying in between those open cells, so we'll put her down there gently. Next one. So we're going to give them 1 honey. More brood. So this is the last of the brood nest, I think. A little bit of weight in this one, so it's probably got a bit of nectar in the other side. Yeah, it looks like it. So we're going to give these guys 2 honey frames. Shake that out. Oh, how sad. The black frame's going. Oh no. Put the lid on temporarily. Okay, so our donor frames, honey, pollen. This one's a little bit of honey, better than nothing. Put the lid on them. And they're done. Alright, so that's the Hornsby Hive. Alright guys, that's it for me for this week. Looks like the robbing has slowed down a little bit. Most of these hives are in pretty good nick. I'll be pulling off a couple of boxes of honey next week or in 2 weeks' time, I think. Thanks for watching.